Alright, so in the last video we had covered questions from 1 to 8. Now we have two more questions, but the format is changed, and you will observe in IELTS listening that formats change. Sometimes they are fill in the blanks, sometimes they are multiple choice, sometimes they are true or false, things like that. Alright, so these are pretty straightforward questions, and let's first look at the questions, and then we can listen to the audio. Question number 9. As in my previous video, I recommend do write the numbers down first. Question number 9, 10. If you have more questions, you just write down those numbers. Here we just have question 9 and 10. Well, in this audio, the conversation continues between the representative from that agency, Packhams, and the customer. So she is obviously going to ask his preferences, and he is obviously going to answer. So as we can see, type of insurance chosen, it will be one of three: economy, standard, premium, whatever. And the customer wants goods delivered to the either port, home, depot, wherever he wants. So let's listen to the audio and figure it out.
Now, obviously, insurance is an important thing to Okay, right. Now, obviously, insurance is an important thing to consider, and our companies are able to offer very good rates in a number of different all-inclusive packages.
Sorry, could you explain a bit more?
Yes, sorry. There's really three rates according to quality of insurance cover. There's the highest comprehensive cover, which is premium rate. Then there's standard rate, and then there's economy rate. That one will only cover the cost of the contents second hand.
Oh, I've been stung before with economy insurance, so I'll go for the highest.
And can I just check, would you want home delivery or to a local depot, or would you want to pick it up at the nearest port?
The port would be fine. I've got transport that end.
Fine. And will you be paying by credit card?
Can I pay by...
Okay, that is the end of the audio. It was terminated abruptly, but it's fine. Answers both of our questions. He went for the highest option in insurance, which is obviously, she explained, premium is the highest. So we will go for the premium, and we will write down. Let's get this out of the way. Let's get our... Okay, so what we have here is premium. So what are we going to do? Are we going to write premium? No, we are not going to write this. We are going to write the option. Option was C. C was premiums. That's what we are going to write, both in paper based and computer based. So if we write premium, that would be incorrect. Okay, and the next one was, where does the customer wants the goods delivered to? She asked him, and he clearly said that he wants them to be delivered at the port, which is at option A. So here we are, both questions answered. Okay, so we have few more questions, and this audio is this is the end of this audio, but we have a few more questions. Let's check those out. Okay, so we have write no more than 3 words and or a number for each answer. So whenever you are writing, just make sure that the answer will not be more than 3 words. It can be less than three, one maybe 1 word, 2 words, 3 words. And if you are confused about whether to write 2 words or 3 words, just pay attention to the audio, what the audio said. If the audio said 2 words, audio said 2 words, then maybe you should write 2 words instead of three. Do not try to add anything from your part. Let's look at the questions first. What 2 factors can make social contact in a foreign country difficult? Obviously this is not related to the previous audio. It's completely different scenario. Questions 11 and 12, and then we have 13, 14 and 15, 16. I think that's the okay. We have basically 6 questions here. Let's put those down. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so basically this method of writing down all the question numbers, it basically helps you in jotting down the answers quickly. So, and when you are listening, you sometimes miss certain answers. So don't worry about it. Just jump on to the next. Okay. It might cost you 1 mark, but that is not worth losing the rest of the marks. So just be quick, be vigilant, and if you miss something, don't worry about it, don't fret over it, just move on. All right, so the questions are something like, what 2 factors can make social contact in a foreign country difficult? Well, I'm going to listen to the audio with you guys, but I am going to guess about this. Maybe something is a language, maybe language and maybe cultural, something like that. I'm just guessing. I don't know the answers right now. Which types of community groups does the speaker give examples of? Theater, some sort of group discussion, and something else must be here. In which 2 places can information about community activities be found? Maybe there is some sort of repository, maybe some website here, whatever. Anyway, don't worry about it. Let's hear the answers.
You will hear an extract from a talk given to a group who are going to stay in the UK.
Good evening and welcome to the British Council. My name is John Parker and I've been asked to talk to you briefly about certain aspects of life in the UK before you actually go there. So I'm going to talk first about the best ways of making social contacts there. Now, you might be wondering why it should be necessary. After all, we meet people all the time. But when you're living in a foreign country, it can be more difficult, not just because of the language, but because customs may be different. If you're going to work in the UK, you will probably be living in private accommodation, so it won't be quite so easy to meet people. But there are still things that you can do to help yourself. First of all, you can get involved in activities in your local community. Join a group of some kind. For example, you'll probably find that there are theatre groups who might be looking for actors, set designers and so on. Or if you play an instrument, you could join music groups in your area. Or if you like the idea of finding out about local history, there'll be a group for that too. These are just examples. And the best place to get information about things like this are either the town hall or the public library. Libraries in the UK perform quite a broad range of functions nowadays. They're not just confined to lending books, although that's their main role, of course.
Yep, that is the end of the audio. So I think we have pretty much nailed it. Let's see if we have. So the question was, 2 factors can make social contact in a foreign country difficult. One was language. I think I guessed this previously, right? And the other is customs. So okay, one important thing, if in the audio the narrator says in a plural format, then you have to write it in a plural format. If the narrator speaks in a singular format, then you have to write the singular word. Don't change singulars into plurals and plurals into singulars. So I think what the narrator said was customs. So I have written customs rather than custom. We will hear it again. Maybe I might have made a mistake here. Anyway, so the next is basically what was the question? The question was, the group activity is available. The group activity is available to music and local history, and in this order the narrator said these things, so I'm going to write specifically in this order. I'm not going to change the order. The next was in which two places can information about community activities be found? Well, it was town hall and public library. It would be more appropriate if it is public libraries here, but because the narrator said public library, so I'm going to write public library. But I think public libraries would also be an acceptable answer here. So let's check out the answers. We have answers here. Okay, so the first answer is what did we write? Language is right. Customs, S with an S. Okay, we were right here. Okay, and 13, 14 it is music. Okay, and local history. All right, this is fine. Okay, 15 and 16 they have changed the order here. They say library / libraries, both are fine, and they have written the public library. The public libraries, the ones in bracket are basically optional words, but they are correct. So however, the narrator said we should write those down. I think I might have missed the public library at the word the. So let's add. So if the narrator said it, we should have added that. And the town hall, again I think I've missed the here, but anyway, it's fine. Town hall or the town hall. It was 3 words max, so 1 word, 2 word, or 3 word, whichever fits the answer will be accepted. So I think just to be sure, let's listen to the audio once more about the.
You will hear an extract from a talk given to
examples. And the best place to get information about things like this are either the town hall or the public library. Libraries in the UK perform quite a broad range of functions nowadays. They're not just confined to lending books, although that's their main role, of course.
Yes, as we've heard, it was the public library and the town hall. We should have added those. One more thing, the public libraries is an acceptable answer, but obviously you are not going to write it as the public libraries. Just write public libraries or the public library. Used over the with singular rather than the plural for your own safety. All right, I think this is the end of the video. See you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.